Most major carnivals in the Americas, Rio, Cartagena, Trinidad, and New Orleans, take place early in the year, ahead of the Christian season of Lent. But in Cuba, it's celebrated in the summer. Our correspondent Michael Voss takes us to Santiago at the eastern end of the island, which boasts the largest and most colorful carnival.
It's carnival time in Santiago, offering everything from costumed parades to dancing in the streets. Almost everyone here takes part in these festivities. For a whole week, every summer, main roads in the city center are closed off, bringing thousands of people onto the streets. The food stalls are selling all the local delicacies, from hog roasts to deep-fried whole fish, and staples like fried chicken with rice and beans. The beer stalls are packed to overflowing, and for others, there are cold, refreshing ice smoothies. Santiago has a more laid-back feel than the capital, Havana. The weather is hotter, the pace of life generally slower. But during Carnival, the pace picks up. And each night, Cuba's former leader, Fidel Castro, looks down from a giant poster at the floats and festivities below. This is the largest, most vibrant and colorful carnival in Cuba, with dancers who come in all shapes and sizes. There are records of such festivities brought over by the Spanish colonists dating back to the 17th century. Today it's evolved into a competition with each group judged on their costumes, floats and dance routines. At the heart of it, Santiago's unique version of the conga, a dance that displays this city's Afro, Latin and Caribbean roots. But the lead instrument used by the bands that accompany the dancers has a very different origin. Here they call it the Chinese cornet. It's a traditional Han Chinese oboe, known in Mandarin as the suana, which is still played mainly in rural northern China.
It was Chinese immigrants who first brought the cornet to Cuba about a century ago. But it's here in Santiago that they adopted it and made it their own.
All of the musicians, like Vladimir Perez, are self-taught, with the tradition passed on from one generation to the next.
There is no sheet music available to learn from in a school. You learn to play on the streets.
All of the Chinese cornets are handmade in Santiago, and they're the only non-percussion instruments in most of the marching bands.
The cornet has a fundamental role in the conga. It gives rhythm and melody to the songs. Without this instrument, people would dance practically without a voice.
Vladimir Perez plays for Santiago's oldest carnival conga club called Los Hoyos. Several of the old traditional neighborhoods in the city have such conga clubs, whose members spend most of the year preparing for Carnival. Felix Banderas is president of Los Hoyos. He's been with the club for the past 40 years, and today he's also its artistic director.
This is a family conga club. That is why we have survived. I started very young when I was 14. I have children of my own who I brought here from age 3. Now they are 30, and one of them is the best percussionist in the carnival. It's in our blood.
Chinese cornets aren't the only unusual instruments played here. The percussion section of the conga bands use brake drums, taken from old American cars. For Los Hoyos and the other conga clubs, this isn't just about performing in the competition. Every evening during Carnival Week, they parade through their own neighborhoods. This part is the People's Carnival, where anyone and everyone joins in.
Our thanks to Michael Voss for that report.